Hello everybody and welcome to Comic Time. I am your host Rainbow Red Panda and this is Norton, and it has been a very rough week for comics. Everyone that I know has a huge stash. Mine is fairly large. This is all of the things. I think I have 30 something books. So, and only a couple of them I believe are old issues. So here we will get into it. The first thing I got, I could have gotten this last week. I didn't. It was in my pull for some reason. I got the variant cover of Amazing Spider-Man 700.1. I saw that he also had the 700.2 and point .3 variants, so I'll probably end up with those this week. But for now, I just have the point .1. We have Army of Darkness versus Hack Slash number 4. We have Batman Little Gotham number 9. We have the Powerpuff Girls number 4, which I still love this series. It sounds weird, but Powerpuff Girls and Dexter's Lab were like my things back in the day, so I'm really excited for the Powerpuff Girls comic. Adventure Time Candy Capers number 6. The Cataclysm things. We have Cataclysm Ultimate Comics Spider-Man number 2. And I just got caught up on Cataclysm this week, so I can fully read all two of these things that came out. We also have Cataclysm Ultimate Comics and the Ultimates number 2. So I can read those. I'm all caught up. The Inhumanity things. I'm missing one of the Inhumanity things that came out because my store just didn't carry it. We have Inhumanity Avengers A.1 number 7. So weird this series is already on issue number 7. I feel like it should be on issue like 4. We have Inhumanity Uncanny X-Men, which it is issue number 15. We have Inhumanity Mighty Avengers number 4. The third one was such a big deal with the variant cover and whatnot that I checked this time, and there is no such variant cover, so I didn't have to go back to my store. For anyone who is unfamiliar, there is a special Eminem Iron Man variant to issue number 3, and that's all I'm going to say about that. So that concludes all of the Inhumanity things. There is one, the Inhumanity The Awakening number 1 came out. My store didn't even order it at all. I didn't pre-order it because they always carry, all of the Forever Evil, all the Inhumanities, all of the Cataclysms, all of the things, and they did not even order this one, so it will be here next week, more than likely. The Forever Evil, so many. There are 5 Forever Evils. We have Forever Evil Justice League number 25. We have Forever Evil Justice League of America number 10. We have Forever Evil Suicide Squad number 26. We have Forever Evil Constantine number 9. And we have Forever Evil Arkham War number 3. So I am not caught up on Forever Evil. I am caught up on Infinity, which is over. It has been now Inhumanity. I am caught up on Inhumanity besides the stuff that came out today. And I am caught up on Cataclysm besides the stuff that came out today. But I am not caught up on Forever Evil. So it will be the first stack that I try to conquer. And then I will move on to bigger and better comics. Thunderbolts, issue number 19. This is the first non-Infinity Thunderbolts that I've read. The Infinity tie-ins went throughout Thunderbolts, and I really liked them, so I thought I would give the series a try on its own. I think it'll be good. So we'll see. I might do a review and let you guys know what I think. We have A+X number 15. Number 14 was awesome, but that was just mainly because Max Bemis was a writer, so I was impartial. We have Superior Foes of Spider-Man number 6. I'm pretty sure I'm caught up on this series too, so I'm excited to read this one. Captain America Living Legend number 4. The one that a lot of people I know have been talking about. We have Justice League 3000 number 1. A lot of people do not read Justice League regularly, but they are going to be reading this one, so it should be good. We have Batman number 26. We have Skin Trade number 4. This is one that I wasn't sure if it came out this week or if it came out in previous weeks, but I just put it in this week's pile. We have Emerald City of Oz number 5. It is the last issue of this one. We have Invincible 107. We have Amazing Spider-Man 700.2. And we have Amazing Spider-Man number 700.3. 2 in 1 week. Yeah, at first when I saw that on my pull list, I thought that was a typo. Not a typo. Both came out. We have Katana number 10. I almost had 2 of these. They put 2 of them in my pull list and they were not next to each other. But unlike last time when they did this, with the same title ironically, I caught it this time. So I won't have 2 katanas to show you. This is the only katana in the show. We have Nova number 11. We have Wolverine Part 5 of the Killable Arc. It is number 12. I think I'm an issue behind in this one as well, which is sad because I really do like this arc. A lot of people don't, and I get why, but I'm a fan. We have Uber number 8. We have X number 8. We have, this is my favorite one to talk about. We have 3 number 3. And whenever I first saw this, I forgot that I read this. I forgot that I read this title. I don't know. I read too many things. That's why I read too many, and I forgot that I read it. And I kind of was thumbing through it, waiting to tell him this isn't mine. And then all of a sudden, it was mine. I read it. I was like, oh, this is the one that's about Sparta. I do read this, so I'm excited to read number 3, and see what's going on with that. My top 3. See the backs of them. And it's hard for me to pick a top 3. There weren't like 3 that I was like, oh my gosh, I must read these right now. So some of them, like 3 could have been in. X I thought about putting in, but I stuck with the following. We have Abe Sapien number 8. We have Coffin Hill number 3, which I'm super excited about. I love Coffin Hill. I think it's really good. It's definitely met my expectations and then exceeded. And number 1, I think I talked about it last week, and I have read this one already because I just had to. I sat there and read it in the store actually. We have WWE Superstars number 1, written by Mick Foley, and it's actually weird because okay, I have the Kane cover, which I believe is cover number letter B, but then it's like reversible. It's strange. It's not like Trillium though, where it's like a flipped over thing. It's just a random thing on the back. We'll see, but I have read this. It's interesting. It's very, I don't even know. I'm gonna do a video review of my original things. The cover that I wanted was cover D, which is the CM Punk cover. It's right here. That's the cover that I wanted. My shop got 2 copies of this. They got the one that I have, and then they got the cover A, which is the John Cena cover. And I didn't necessarily care what cover I ended up with. I just did not want the John Cena cover. So, I don't have it. Somebody else does. Perks of being there first and being me, I guess. I don't know. But I did order 2 for other people, so hopefully maybe my CM Punk cover will come in one of those, and then I can just trade them out, because I still really want that cover, and I just want it. So that's my thing on that. It is an interesting comic. If you're looking for a wrestling comic, I don't know that this is necessarily your comic, but there's Headlocked. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So, with that, it is 16 days until Anime Apocalypse. Super excited. Rockford, Illinois. December 27th, 28th, and 29th. I will be there with cupcakes and muffins and cookies and all kinds of awesome things. I'm in the process of tracking down a wig to complete a cosplay costume, so that'll be exciting. It's nothing like major and super intricate, but it's awesome, and it's an anime character, so I won't necessarily get into detail here. But I'm super excited. We're going to be doing lots of things. Norton will be there. I might have to, I don't know how it's going to work because I don't want to carry him around all the time, but he'll be there. So if you guys are interested, come and see me. We'll have live streams and stuff too, so I'll have that up. So that's going on with that. Cupcakes this week are awesome. They're Kit Kats. There's Kit Kats on them, and then there's Kit Kats inside of them, and it's Kit Katty. I'll have a link posted below of this week's newest panel to panel. We interview the writer and creator of a comic called A Piggys Tale. And I thought it was an awesome comic. It's like an all ages comic, and it's actually something that I would like to see distributed in every animal shelter in the world because it is totally the ultimate rescue story, and I think that it would fit perfect. Like, if you adopt a pet or you're interested in adopting a pet, here's this comic to show you how grateful your pet will be. And I don't know, I just think it would go really well. So, point of this is the smallest cupcake is going to be going to that comic and that writer because it just got picked up by a publisher, so it will be going for, I guess, global distribution. So I'm really excited for them. It's something that I really, as soon as I read it, I wanted to see it do amazing things. And so that is the first step in being, like Piggy being amazing. So, and Piggy is not a pig. He is a dog who's named Piggy. If you read the comic, yeah. So go read that and find out all those things. Or you can just watch the panel to panel episode that will be linked in the information section below. Good times. The second biggest cupcake, I'm just gonna give it to everyone who reads comic books and who went and bought their comics today, because like I said in the beginning of the show, today was a huge week for comics. So many books came out. It's right before Christmas, and it sucks to have this kind of a pull right before Christmas. You need to get presents for people, you need to pay your bills, and yet you have all these comics. I know a lot of people had to leave some behind because of how big their stacks were, and I don't know, I'm not gonna lie, I have a couple things in my pull list still. I have a couple variants and a Christmas present for somebody else because it's a trade and it's like $15, and I can't bring myself to bring it home yet. But it will be purchased before Christmas. And I don't know, I have at least 30 books in my pile for 1 week. That's crazy. People read too many comics. I feel like the comic companies are taking advantage of us, and it sucks. I have heard that the week of Christmas, because Christmas is on a Wednesday, so spoiler alert, there will not be a comic time on Christmas because, one, I won't have any new comics, and two, it's Christmas and I don't expect anyone to be like, must watch this show today because it's Christmas. So I'll probably do one the next day whenever I go and get my comics, but we'll see. But I know it will be a shorter week that week just from talking to the guy at my store. I don't know if you guys talk to your people to find out things, but I talked to mine and he's already told me it's going to be a shorter week, and that's sort of how they normally do it. I just wish that the weeks leading up to it, they would be, I'd rather get hit harder after Christmas, because, think about it, the day after Christmas, everyone's going to have Christmas money. That is the perfect time to have a big stack like this, unlike this week where it just, yeah. So all of you guys get a cupcake because you have to read comic books, and you have to feed your addiction by going to the store and buying all of these things. So that's going out for that. And the biggest one, which sort of has bunny ears, it's sort of like a Norton cupcake, like bunny ear, it is going to the WWE comic book. I've been looking forward to this forever, since they announced it, and I really didn't think it was actually supposed to come out anytime soon. So a couple weeks ago, whenever I learned that it was, I was really, really excited. It is interesting. I didn't really know what to expect. I know that Mick Foley is an amazing writer, so I was really looking forward to it. And I enjoyed it. I will say that. I enjoyed it. It wasn't like the best comic I've ever read, but I did enjoy it. And I think it's going to be an awesome series. So that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to do a review, both written and oral, so you guys can look forward to that. So they get my biggest cupcake. And with that, that is all I have for this week. So I will see you guys next time. I have a lot of reading ahead of me, so I will see you guys next week. Bye!